and welcome to a brand new vlog. And this is going to be an interesting one because there's a couple of things in this video that are going to be new around here, or one of them is very new around here. The other thing is an event that only happens once a year, so a couple of things that are a little bit different. We're going to be going over to Bridgewater Carnival tomorrow, which is the thing that only happens once a year. It's a huge event considering that Bridgewater is quite a small place. People come from all over the country and some people even travel from abroad. It's a really long parade. It's like a nighttime illuminated procession, I suppose you would call it. And if you've never seen it before, it actually is really impressive. The people who belong to the carnival clubs create these carts. They're not called floats, they're called carts. That is a crucial detail. They design them, create them, they do all the fundraising, and everybody is part of it volunteering. It's like a hobby for people. And I feel like every year the clubs are upping their game all the time, and I haven't been in person to watch it for a long time. I've watched the live stream. They do have a really good live stream every year, but we're actually going to be going in person to watch it, which will be something a bit different. And the other very interesting and exciting thing in this vlog is that you are going to get to meet Paul. I spoke about him in the last vlog in my Q&A, and he'll be here shortly. We're going to be doing some cooking this evening, and I want to say thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. There's going to be more on them later. We're going to be cooking a meal this evening together using HelloFresh, so I will let you guys know all about that later on. And you will get to meet Paul, which is really exciting because I know a lot of you have been keen to meet him. You said in the comments on the last video, so he will be here soon. We'll probably go out and about and do something this afternoon, and then we will be cooking that meal later on. And another thing I'm going to be showing you later in this vlog, I have dug out my Switch. This is the original one that I had. I got this during lockdown. You guys will remember me playing Animal Crossing so much, and I have not switched I have not switched this on for such a long time. Goodness knows what's going on with my island. I've probably got very angry villagers on my island because I've been away for so long. So I thought I would show you guys this in the vlog later on as well because it's been so long, so keep watching for that. I was gonna make a coffee because we've got the new coffee machine back here somewhere. Yep, there it is, there. I think we're gonna go out and grab a coffee though, because sometimes it's nicer just to get out and about, and we like doing that. So you'll get to meet Paul in a minute. But before we head out, I just wanted to say a big thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. HelloFresh is a grocery delivery service. You guys have heard me talk about them lots of times before. Kate and I are regular customers with HelloFresh. We use them all the time. For me, it is mainly the convenience of it that I absolutely love. When you receive the box, everything is sent to you in pre-portioned amounts, which is exactly right for however many people you've got. So you can choose how many people, how many recipes for that week, and then you can also choose which recipes you have. There's an app where you can go through very easily and look at all the different categories. They have quick recipes for if you know you've got some nights that week where you're going to be in a real rush. They've got more health conscious ones, vegetarian, family friendly, all kinds of different things you can choose from, and you get your recipe cards with it. And what I do then is just put the chilled items in the correct bags into the fridge, and then when I come to cook I can just grab the bag, grab my recipe card and get going. It's so easy. Like I said, Paul and I are going to cook a meal later, so you'll see us actually doing that. And one of the recipes I've chosen for this week, which I was really excited when I saw this, is the glazed halloumi loaded patatas bravas, and this is the recipe card. So this is what we're going to be making later on. If you watch my Disney vlogs, you guys will know whenever I go to Haleo at Disney Springs, which is one of my favorite restaurants, I always have the patatas bravas, and I saw it on this week's menu, so I definitely jumped at that. And HelloFresh have given me a great offer for you guys, so you can try this out for yourself. You will get 60% off your first box, 20% off for the next 2 months, plus you will get free desserts for life. And the code for you to get this offer is indetail60. There'll be a link in the description and in the comments. There'll also be a QR code here if you are using a device where you can just scan the code. That will take you there as well. I always find for me that the lead up to Christmas, like November, December, is always a really busy time. There's lots going on, additional things that I wouldn't normally be doing. And I know it's the same for everyone. There's all sorts going on. So this would be a really good time to try it out so that you're not having to think about what meals you're doing, meal planning, shopping for it, and doing all of that. You can literally just have this and you know that your meals are there in the fridge, grab the bag out the fridge and go. So really, really good time to try it out. And if you're ever going away or you need to skip a box or you're going on holiday, you can do that easily through the app. Like I said, I'll be showing you us cooking together, making this recipe later in the vlog, so keep watching for that. I'm gonna have to up the size of the tripod to fit him in, his head's cut off. This is Paul, everybody.
Hi.
First time ever in a video. We're just gonna go off to Costa, but I just wanted to get him to say hi, and we're gonna be doing some cooking. You are definitely a cook.
I love cooking.
Yeah, big fan of cooking. In fact, you are trained.
A chef, yeah, I'm a qualified chef.
yeah, I'm not the best cook ever, so we've got an expert in the house. We're gonna go and have this Costa, and then with a slightly taller tripod, we will then do the cooking when we get back. Look at this triple chocolate brownie cheesecake. That looks so good. I think I'm gonna get a Bakewell. And their current drink that they have, like the seasonal one, is maple hazel, which I have tried, but it was a little bit sweet for me. We went for a large, which means you get these crazy large cups, and I actually prefer these because I don't like the glasses, you know, like the latte glass. I hate those. So I've got a latte, and you have a chai, which I don't like. Does anyone else think chai smells like TCP? Let me know in the comments. I think I'm the only person who thinks it.
Chai smells lush. You've got cinnamon in it, you've got nutmeg in it, and it's really good for you. It is really, really good.
No, I know it's good for you, but the smell is not the one to me. I'm not a fan. Anyway, you got the chocolate cheesecake, which the end fell off, unfortunately, but it's, you know, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's a good. It's a good. And I got cherry bakewell, which does seem a little bit boring, but I am a bit obsessed with the cherry bakewell. I love these, and this is actually a bit bigger than an ordinary one, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not like a Mr. Kipling size. This is like bigger. Another thing that's quite funny with these cups, I have like fairly small hands, so when I'm holding onto these, like I need to lift it with 2 hands, but you've got really big hands. Like, just lift it in one. Which always makes me laugh. Yeah, just demonstrating I need 2 hands. That's a big old cup. Okay, it's time to cook. I've got the recipe card here, number 47, and number 47 bag I've just grabbed out of the fridge. Got these lovely flowers at the moment as well. These were from Moonpig, and they've got a new Disney range. These are the Bambi ones. One of the hazards of being tall you're discovering are the lights in this house.
Yep.
So I think potatoes are the first thing to be doing. I'm going to leave the chopping to the chef. I'm assistant on this occasion. Which is usually for the best, to be honest. Have you had patatas bravas before?
Yes, I have.
Have you made it before?
Yes, I have. Go in towards the root, bring it back round, and then half that again.
That is easier than the way I do it.
And there's less mess.
This has been chopping and peeling tips with Paul.
My hands are bigger than this blade, which is a bit annoying.
I'm going to show you the comparison because this is quite funny. I do have a little hand, bearing in mind I've got really long nails as well. Christmas pudding has just entered the room. I feel like halloumi's good if you are vegetarian. Not that either of us are actually.
No.
But I prefer vegetarian food by an absolute mile. Some people have battered halloumi instead of fish, don't they?
Yeah, they have battered halloumi, but that's battered, isn't it? It's a bit heavy and it's a bit greasy.
Okay, we've got our bravas sauce going on now. And this is the finished product. So I've got the mayonnaise on here, which is like a garlic mayonnaise. That's what we use the slow roasted garlic for. But here we've got the picture. And then our finished product. So I think that looks pretty good. Smells really good. I've got some here with all the components and the garlic mayonnaise and everything.
Was it good?
Mm-hmm. The bravas sauce is really nice. What does chef think? This is important. Good?
I really like that. Well, I love the way they all work together.
Thumbs up.
Double thumbs up. I love that.
I'm really having to get used to camera angles because I am so much shorter.
Hang on. If I crouch down a little bit.
Yeah, scooch down. There we go. There we go. This will be interesting in Florida for sure. So if you do want to try this out for yourself, it is in detail 60 is the code, and there's going to be a QR code somewhere around Paul's head. I think like here, here.
Probably
so
cutting off this bit here.
No, it'd be like here. Somewhere. So if you're watching and you can just scan that will take you right through to the code, but if you want to put in the code, it is in detail 60. Okay, we've had a little break after our patatas bravas, and you might remember I mentioned in the offer that you get free dessert. Well, this is the dessert that you'll get. They have a few different types, I think. These goo desserts are really good. If you've never had them before, they are delicious. Some of them are like cheesecakes and stuff, they can just be eaten straight away. These ones need to go in the oven. And a little top tip is to keep these little glass ramekins, because when you're doing your HelloFresh recipes, often you need like a little bowl to mix up little sauces and things like that. And these are perfect for that, so you can just wash them up and reuse them. Oh, that looks good. This looks just like the one I had at Polo on the Disney cruise. I don't know if you guys saw that vlog where we absolutely loved that dessert we had at the fancy dinner. That was a chocolate souffle, and this is smelling and looking exactly like it. That is so good. I do love the cheesecake ones that you can get, but that chocolate souffle, that is my favourite one that I've had. I'm not allowed. we're all done with dinner now. We'll be doing all sorts of travel stuff. Got a little trip planned in December, haven't we?
We have, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're going to be with us at Christmas as well. Yep. So yeah, you'll be seeing lots more of Paul in upcoming vlogs. We've been talking about new places that we want to go, and you were saying you really want to go to Mykonos, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I was showing you some pictures from when I went on the cruise, and yeah, we definitely want to do that. So stay tuned for a lot more coming up.
If there's any questions, ask away.
Yes.
Okay, I'm more than happy to answer any questions.
Yeah, you're very like open, so anyone has any get to know you questions for Paul, please do put them in the comments. Someone's making faces at me when I'm trying to film this. No prizes for guessing who.
Filming now?
Yeah. We are about to head over to Bridgewater now. It's the next day and we're going to see Bridgewater Carnival, like I mentioned. And for anyone who doesn't know what it is, I did kind of say a little bit at the beginning of the video, and all the guys in the mirrors. This is like my life now. He's always like trying to make me laugh. All the carnival clubs like fundraise all year, and they work really, really hard all year to put on this event. It's really impressive. So I'm excited to take you along with us, and we're going to go a little bit earlier because it can get very, very busy.
It gets very personal with space.
It does get personal with space. That is very true. It's very shoulder to shoulder, depending where you're standing. There's like, I think the route is like a mile, 1.7 miles. So there's plenty of places to stand. But if you're kind of in the main part of the town, it is very like shoulder to shoulder. So we'll probably find somewhere a bit different to stand. Okay, we have arrived in a very, very busy Bridgewater. This night is always the busiest of the year in Bridgewater, and we're just grabbing a little burger. You know you're at carnival night with a burger, but it's just started raining. I don't know if you guys can see that. The rain is coming down. I do have an umbrella, thank goodness. So I've got my little coffee from Costa. We had to go into the petrol station and it was one in, one out, wasn't it? Yep. It's so busy here. We think we found a spot, but we might have just done a massive fail because no one else has really stood here. There might be a reason for that, because it might be like a really bad place to stand. If not, we'll try and move because we want you guys to be able to see it. We've committed to a location here. This is along Broadway, I want to say. I'm getting my my geography messed up and I don't really know what everything's called. It will come from this direction, and even though there's a lot of people here, they are quite like high up, if that makes any sense, so it doesn't matter how far back you are, you'll still see.
Good evening. Are you ready to rock? Join us tonight on the rock and roll train.
Well, life on the farm is a kind of laid back and but you know country where like you can't have. It's
Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles!
Around the world in 80 days. Let's hope that you can parlez-vous a little français.
mentioned earlier in this video, I have switched on the Switch. This is the Switch Lite that I have. I've got two. I've got this one and the regular one. This is the first one I had during lockdown, and I played this so much. I remember every single day, the very early days of lockdown, like the first month, where kind of nobody was really leaving the house. Like at that point, very much like you just didn't know what to do with yourself. And I played this so much. Do excuse my nails, they desperately need to be done, so please do ignore them. I don't even remember which kind of villagers I have. I remember I do have Raymond, who is, I believe, it's still one of the most popular villagers or islanders to have in this game. But I don't remember who else I've got on here. Oh, look at my hair! And I've still got dark hair. Wow, that shows how long it's been since I've played it. This isn't the correct time either. I've changed it back to daytime because I wanted to be able to show you the island during the day because you can't really see much at night. Oh, and I remember I built a Starbucks in my house. I will come back inside the house at the end and show you that. Let's just have a little run around. We'll come back and have a look at that. Let's just take a little stroll. So who have we got in these houses? Oh, that's Sherb in the turquoise coloured house there. Oh, and Anka. Is this Anka, I think her name is? Yes. I'm called Belle in this game as well because it's my Disney island. Oh, I'm sorry. See, she's mad. I knew they'd be mad. Oh dear, I knew I'd have some making up to do. Oh, I do feel guilty now. Who did we have here? Oh yeah, Twiggy is the little yellow bird. Oh, hang on, he's coming up behind me. There he is. Oh, he was less annoyed. I'd completely forgotten that Twiggy even existed. Oh, Blue Bear. This really seems funny playing this again. It's been so long. There actually aren't loads of weeds. There's some there, but I don't have a lot of floor space, I guess, to have too many weeds. Oh, this is so funny seeing... Oh, there's Blue Bear. Little marketplace I made there. It's funny when you think how many hours it took to do this. Oh, there's Raymond's house. Oh, he's out and about. I remember I waited a long time to get Raymond. Oh, that's the little squirrel. Forgotten his name as well. Forgotten everybody's name. Oh, there's Fauna's house. Fauna is my fave. She is a beautiful little deer. Let's run back to the house and I will just show you my little Starbucks because I love that. Probably be cockroaches in my house because I've been away so long. Oh dear, yes, we have cockroaches. I'll sort those out later. You kind of have to run into them to get rid of them. Oh, there's my little Starbucks. I remember doing all this. Spin around, yeah, there's a little Starbucks logo. Oh, Raymond's here. Oh, he wants me to go out here, I think. Oh, here he is. There he is. He's always got such an angry little face. This is really neat seeing this again. I'm going to obviously change my hair to blonde because it's been that long. I've still got dark hair. I just thought I would show you guys this because if you've watched me for years and watched me during lockdown, you will probably remember me playing this all the time. So I thought that would be a cute little nostalgia moment to show that in this vlog. It's the next day now. I'm just sat here having a coffee in my Joffrey's mug. This is my favourite of all of my thermal mugs. I've had it for ages, but it keeps the coffee hotter than any of the others. I do like the Disney ones, the Corksicle brand they usually have. They are good and they do keep it hot, but not quite as good as this one. I've got a little friend on the approach. Hello. She always does this. If you're not giving her enough attention, she'll start tapping you. You're so silly, Lola. Paul gives her loads of attention when he's here, so he is her new best friend. Paul's actually headed home now, so he will be back in future vlogs. He'll be in lots of them. I'm actually doing a bit of planning at the moment. Oh, Lola's sat on the planner. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of forward planning for the next couple of months and for Vlogmas and everything. I'm just finishing up in my 2024 Erin Condren softbound, and then for 2025 I've got the A5 ring bound, and I like the size of this one just a little bit better. I keep changing my mind on that. I've been using Erin Condren since, I want to say, 2009 or 10, something like that, a really long time, and I always change my mind on which one I like. But I'm just looking ahead at planning which videos are going on which day. You will notice I'm uploading a lot more over on this channel, and that is going to be continuing. It's always been a struggle for me over the years with that. Sometimes it's been a time issue when I've been doing a lot of other stuff over on Disney in Detail. Other times, like the last kind of 18 months, I haven't had an awful lot to share or felt like sharing, but now definitely feels like the time that I'm going to be doing a lot more non-Disney stuff. I'll still be doing the Disney stuff, don't worry, but I do want to do a lot more travel. Paul really wants to do some travel as well in the UK and further afield, and there's just loads of things that we want to do, like not just travel but going to events. Like we went to Carnival the other night. That's something that's fairly local to us, but we just love going off and doing things, which is amazing, and I'm really having a great time and enjoying doing that. So I'm just kind of planning ahead which of those things that we're doing I'm going to be vlogging. Some of them I obviously won't, and I'm also doing a bit of forward planning for Vlogmas, just thinking what I'm going to be doing each day, what the subject of the vlog is going to be. There's a week that we're going to be going away. I will still be doing my vlogs every day, but yeah, it just takes a little bit of forward planning with Vlogmas. It is kind of a big undertaking, but I really do want to do that this year. And as I mentioned in a previous vlog, I think it was the last one, I'm not sure, I did have to move my December trip to Disney World to January, so that involves a bit of admin, changing things, and I'm going to be needing to think ahead what parks I'm doing each day. My trips require quite a lot of planning in that sense. I'm doing a lot of different hotels on that trip as well, so I'm doing some forward planning for that. I do have to take time some days just to do these things. A lot of the time I am just filming, I'm editing, I'm out and about, responding to emails and things like that, so it can be difficult to just find time to sit down and plan ahead, and that is quite important, so you know what you're doing ahead of time. Otherwise you can end up being really last minute about things, and that is not good when you're trying to get videos up. So I'm just taking that bit of planning time today. So I think I'm going to wrap this vlog up here, but there will be another one very, very soon. I'm going away with my mum on a weekend away to London soon as well, so that'll be coming up. There's lots to come, so please do subscribe if you haven't already, and if you could give this video a thumbs up, that helps other people to find it, and it lets me know that you guys have enjoyed it. Don't forget to get your first box with HelloFresh for 60% off, and of course you get the 20% off for 2 months and the free dessert, so be sure to take advantage of that offer. I will put the link, like I said, in the description and in the comments as well. You'll be able to find it there, but it's in Detail 60 if you just want to put the code in. I hope you guys enjoyed meeting Paul. There'll be lots more of him coming up. I just wanted to do a video just to kind of introduce him, and we'll be doing lots more travel and stuff together, so you will be seeing a lot more of him. I want to say a huge thank you to you guys for watching as always. I hope you're well and having a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.